Okay, let me finish. I gotta prove it.
Prove what?
I'm not a mistake.
Holding me down like the chosen. Early in the morning, late up at night.
Welcome back to Juicy Fit TV. I'm Juicy. And we made it. We made it to week 6. Well, this Saturday we'll make 6 weeks post-show. So welcome back to my channel. So normally I usually open up the show with my the episode. I usually open up the episode with my updates, but right now my coach is going through a major life change. So I would have normally gotten my new protocols the same day. Like, she's very fast. I would have normally gotten my new protocols the same day of my check-ins, but because she's going through the life change, there's like a slight delay. So I'll just, once I get them, I'll put them at the end of the episode, or I'll just update it on social media. Either way, you'll know. But I can still talk about how I'm feeling today. So we are 6 weeks post-show, and I definitely, like, with each coming week, I feel the major difference of what it was like. Because I think because of like the adrenaline, all the excitement of being on stage and having my best friend there, having my coach there, it being my first show, like all of that made me not realize like how depleted my body was. I looked good, I definitely looked good, but my body was very depleted because now, fast forward to us almost being 6 weeks come Saturday, I feel a lot more normal. Like, I weigh significantly less than what I weighed at the beginning of the year, but my body feels way better. way better than like going through prep, peak week, and all that stuff. But it's just a part of it, and I'm realizing that, aware of that, don't mind that, I love it. It's the name of the game, and that's fine. But yeah, feeling very good. Carbs are still at a good level. I'm expecting that they go up, and then cardio should be going down. My coach didn't touch it too much last check-ins, but we don't know, we'll see. But yeah, and then if I am hitting all the markers that I need to hit, then we can enter my true growth phase. So I'm assuming that means I will be doing heavier lifts, obviously getting fed more, because the more food that I get, the heavier my lifts can be, the more muscle I get to put on. Yes. So yeah, I'm still very happy. Still no regrets, absolutely not. I guess my only regret is not starting sooner, which I feel like anytime anyone comes on the other side of something hard, that's usually the sentiment, like the same thing that everybody says, I should have started sooner, but yeah, very true. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to segment 1, your facts. So we'll start with the bodybuilding juicy fact. So your juicy fact for today is that this is like Arnold Schwarzenegger is very popular in the bodybuilding community, and something that he was often quoted saying was that the pump was kind of like a bodybuilder's high, kind of like how runners get a runner's high. The pump is like the equivalent of that for bodybuilders. So he was quoted saying that because he said it was what motivated him to work out even harder, because like you're working out, if your form is good, you're hitting the reps and you're doing a challenging weight, you actually feel the real life effects of like what you're doing in that moment. So it makes sense that it makes you want to do it more. But to give you the science behind that, what's basically happening in your body is when you lift weights, like the muscle is contracting repeatedly, so then there's a lot of blood rushing through those blood vessels, which is giving your body more extra oxygen and nutrients to like meet the demand. So that's what the increase of blood flow is. And also too, it's a buildup of lactate, hydrogen ions, and metabolites. These are things that trigger the body to send more blood to that area. So that's what's giving you that fullness, that burn that you're feeling, like just giving you like the science behind what causes the pump. And then in addition to that, it's there's cells. Your cells are being swollen with like plasma and all that good stuff. And then that in itself, like in combination with all of that, that's what's triggering muscle growth, which is what we want, hypertrophy. As a bodybuilder, you're training for hypertrophy. You're trying to make the muscle grow, look big. This stuff matters because I know people tell you don't chase the pump, which is very true, because in a session, if you're not properly like progressing, you could potentially be hurting yourself. That's what they mean by don't chase the pump. But make sure that you're properly like challenging yourself so that the muscle grows. But it's important to challenge your muscles because with all of the cellular swelling, the nutrients rushing to that muscle, the blood rushing to that muscle, it's creating like the perfect chemical reaction in your muscles because it's delivering nutrients to that muscle, and it's also getting rid of waste, and it's triggering what's called satellite cells to help with muscle building, which is what we want. We're bodybuilders, we're building muscle. So in order to maximize the pump, like I said, make sure that you're using moderate weight. So stop ego lifting. Making sure that you have a short rest in between. Make sure the rest that you're using is proportionate to the muscle or the movement that you're doing. Like my coach is saying, like if it's compound movements, you need a little bit of a longer rest, but if it's isolation exercises, then you can make the rest shorter. And then making sure that you're fueling your workouts, like Juicy always says, make sure you're fueling your workouts. Don't raw dog your workouts. Make sure you're getting enough carbs and sodium so you can have a good pump. Because the sodium and the water in the carbs is helping with muscle, like it helps it helps with the water storage in your muscles that gives it like that fuller look, and for glycogen. So make sure you're doing all that. But yeah, that's your bodybuilding fact. And then for your juicy Haitian fact, we have 4 main religions that are practiced in Haiti. You got Catholicism, Haitian Voodoo, Islam, and Judaism. So today I'm going to focus on Haitian Voodoo. So this also hits, like I said, this hits one of the 3 pillars of my channel, is to change the perception that people have of Haitian culture, even for myself, because after leaving Haiti, I was put into American culture and I was a child. I kind of fed into like some of the negative stuff that they had about Haitian culture. So this is beneficial to the both of us. But yeah, there is a negative perception of Haitian voodoo. So this juicy fact will help dispel some of the myths, rumors, misperceptions, whatever it is that you have about Haitian voodoo. So not only is it a religion, it's a spiritual system that is deeply woven into Haiti's history. A surprising fact about Haitian voodoo is that it's something that played a key role in the Haitian Revolution. So it said that in 1791, during the Haitian Revolution, enslaved Africans gathered at a secret ceremony in Bois Canam, led by a voodoo priest named Duty Bookman and a priestess. Women did play a role in the revolution. We weren't passive participants. And a priestess known as Celia Fatima. They performed a voodoo ritual that united people spiritually and symbolically, which marked the beginning of the uprising, which led to Haiti's freedom in 1804. which you'll see on the flag and all that stuff. And then when it's time for Haitian Flag Day, you'll see a lot of people hyping up that specific period in history. But just to make sure that people like fully grasp what it is, like just do some reading, do some digging, don't just take everything at face value. But anyways, so Haitian voodoo, it's spelled like two different ways. You'll see it spelled like VOODOO or VODOU. That's normally like the Haitian spelling of it. Voodoo, it blends West African spirituality, a little bit of Catholicism, indigenous, I can't say that word, beliefs, which is on all three of those things, honoring spirits called Lao. Essentially what Lao is intermediaries that act in between humans and the creator, known gods, which technically they don't have like gods. They're more, like I said, it's more like spirits rather than gods. And then lastly, to just touch on Haitian voodoo, it's not like the crazy stereotypes that you see on TV, because sometimes they'll show like the crazy parts without giving the background or explanation or anything like that, making Haitian voodoo look like this scary, weird, whatever perception that they have that's put out to the world. It's the wrong perception. Haitian voodoo is rooted in community, healing, respect for the ancestors, and it's just having a balance between like the physical world and the spiritual world. So just wanted to dispel some myths for the world and myself. Like Haitian voodoo is not this evil thing that the world tells us what it is. Like I said, it's rooted in community, it's about healing, and it's about respect for the ancestors, people who came before us, because like it said in the juicy fact that Haitian voodoo did play a key role in our revolution, being the first Black republic to gain its freedom. Yeah, those are your juicy facts for today. To get into the main topic, I wanted to do a recap. So I did go to Houston to hang out with my best friend over the weekend. So first thing that we ended up doing, like I got up, got myself ready, took Thanos with me, and we drove down to Houston. So first on our little itinerary was going to, I booked us tickets to go to a bodybuilding show. So I've participated in one, but I've actually never gone to a bodybuilding show. I've only ever like watched stuff online, like YouTube, TikTok, and all that stuff. But I just thought it was like a good opportunity to just go and spectate rather than being a competitor. So I went to our first bodybuilding show. So the bodybuilding show was hosted by Onyx. Onyx presents Houston Invitational. It was a pro AM natural bodybuilding show. It was on November 1st. It was at the Stages. So just to talk about the show, venue, perfect. I thought that was like one of the coolest venues that I've been to, well, of the two that I've been to, because my show was at a hotel, and then they gave us like a conference room kind of thing where they turned it into a stage for the show. And then when I went to Stages at this bodybuilding show, oh my goodness, it was perfect. Like it was very intimate, but far enough away from the competitors. It was just perfect. Like no matter where you sat, I feel like you got a good view of the show. And yeah, I just thought the venue was amazing. They had vendors all over the place, clean facility, bathroom, they had a bar, parking wasn't too bad. I thought it was a great venue. The show itself, they started out with the men's divisions. Very cool. I really liked it. My favorite part was like when they had the pose-offs. Those were very good. They had a lot of different competitors, different ages, different everything. So really enjoyed that part. And then they had the women come out. I was most excited about wellness, of course. when the wellness competitors did come out, I gotta say I was a little disappointed. I think because it's my division, I was a little, how do I say this? I want a lot of women to participate in bodybuilding. I want all of us to like get out there, join, like as many people as we can get into bodybuilding. It's amazing. Even if you don't do bodybuilding shows, just getting people in the gym period is a plus for me. I wasn't too impressed with the wellness competitors, only because just like there's misperceptions about Haitian voodoo, there's misperceptions about wellness specifically. Yes, it's a beautiful blend of like the feminine and putting on muscle. I just don't want my division to turn into, just because you have a fat ass, it doesn't mean you're wellness. Like, I think the reason why I was a little frustrated / disappointed is because to get on stage, to get to the level of conditioning that I was, my body fat percentage got down to like 22%. And that's around the average. Maybe I was probably on the higher end, but most wellness competitors are around that body fat percentage. And I'm sorry to say, it just seemed like the coaches, competitors, it was kind of like a check the box for them type situation, because the conditioning for majority of the competitors weren't there. There were a lot of them that did stand out, that looked like they prepared for this, but a lot of the competitors, for me, in wellness, it didn't seem like they prepared for. Like I said, I'm fairly new to this, but I was just like, maybe because I'm in wellness, it made me take it a little bit, a little to the heart or whatever. But yes, everybody come participate, but I don't want us to like, devalue or depreciate the wellness division by just throwing anybody with a big butt into the division. It's about glutes. There's a difference between having a fat ass and then glutes. Like, if you crack open any type of anatomy book and you look at like the genetic buildup or the musculoskeletal system, the closer you get to seeing like the different muscle groups, the leaner you are, the more conditioned you are, that's the better package. So I guess that's why I was like a little frustrated. But anyways, on a positive note, the bikini class, oh my god, the class not only they had the biggest number of participants. They had all the tall girls, short girls, and all of them. Like, majority of the girls in the bikini division, they came prepared. Like, the definition, like, oh my goodness. Now that they had so many girls though, oh my goodness, the way they had to like bring them all out, it was crazy. They had to like pretty much, the stage was full with all of the competitors from the bikini division, and them girls did not come to play. And I was very, very excited for all of, like, obviously I was very excited, a whole bunch of respect for every single competitor, because it's difficult to get up there to begin with, but the bikini division, they definitely did not come to play, and I really liked that division. But overall, it was a good experience. Loved watching. It was a nice little break from participating. But yeah, very, very good. But next on our itinerary after the bodybuilding show, like the following day, I got to go to my first live comedy show. So we went to the 85 South live show. It was the Spin the Block tour with Chico Bean, Carlos, and DC Young Fly. I forgot. Oh, the venue was the Toyota Center. Parking situation, same thing. We found decent parking. You had to pay for it, but it was worth the money where we paid for it, because it was like a short little walk to the actual venue. Venue was straight. We had really good seats. It wasn't like too close to the stage, but we were like on the floor off to like the side, so we had a good view of the stage, good view of the audience. Same thing, they had drinks, if people wanted to do that. But the show was really good. They brought out Juvenile, and Manny Fresh was DJing and all that stuff. Oh, and my friends got me a shirt. But yeah, I like the show. It was pretty cool for my first live comedy show experience, which is something I wanted to do anyways. I mean, the show was decent. My friend has gone to that show before, and she said the last time she went, it was a little bit better because it kind of seemed like it ended very abruptly, but it was good. Like once they got out, they were like inviting the audience on there. They had a talent show. People were singing. They had a twerk off. One girl, she went all out. Yeah. But all in all, it was a good first live comedy show experience. I definitely want to go to Kev on Stage if they ever do. I think they do have a show out. I need to check the dates, but if they ever come to like Austin, I definitely want to go to one of his shows. But yeah, it was a really good weekend. I enjoyed myself. I always enjoy myself when I'm with my best friend. We just get along. Of course, there's like little things between us, but like our conflict never leads to anything crazy. It's just, I think we love and respect each other enough to have like difference of opinions, but it never like kills the friendship. But yeah, I had a really good weekend. So I definitely want to make it a point to like go to more bodybuilding shows because it's actually really fun. Like going to watch all the different competitors and all that good stuff. But yeah, I had a really good weekend. But yeah, like I said, once I do get my updates from Chelsea, I will post those. And yeah, she is going through like her life change, but obviously once things settle, she'll be right back on it because we've never had issues since I've been working with her, so no big deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I just want to end the episode with today's motivation. So a lot of times on my social media, I do post about me getting better at accepting feedback. And the biggest part, or the thing that played the biggest role in me being as successful as I was for my first bodybuilding show was learning how to take feedback. But I needed to learn the difference between an opinion versus feedback. So how I define it, I know there's like, you can look it up in the dictionary, but how I define it is feedback is usually suggestions from a source who has success in areas or areas that you want to be successful in. So usually, like we'll just use bodybuilding for example, if you have a prep coach who has multiple titles, a successful online and in-person personal training business, and they give you a suggestion, or they're correcting your form, or they're giving you suggestions for social media or anything like that, that's feedback. That's something that I would take in. Versus an opinion is usually a random thought, unresearched. It's usually anecdotal. It's usually someone who doesn't know me, care about my success, care about your success, just saying stuff, just talking to hear themselves talk. That's how I like try and cut down all the noise or organize the noise so that I don't get like overwhelmed or confused or start getting dragged every direction. Only value, take in opinions of people like that you can apply to your life that'll just get you a little bit further into success. Knowing the difference can make or break your success. So just to give you like a tiny little story. At one point in my life, I was vegan, and just like how vocal I am about being a bodybuilder, I was vocal about being vegan. And then when I would tell people this, the opinions would just, oh, you shouldn't be vegan, da 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 da, that stuff's not healthy. One dude was telling me about how his sister's aunt, cousin, brother, whatever, was taking a bunch of these pills. They had to take blah, blah, blah. And then, so now that I'm like older and I'm reflecting and all that stuff and looking at the source, that person also dipped, smoked cigarettes, ate nothing but fast food, and the pills that he was saying that his sister, brother, cousin, whatever took was probably just supplements. So this is what I mean by like learning to understand the difference between feedback versus an opinion. Had I taken in that person's opinion, it would make me want to stop being vegan and scare me and all that stuff, but that was just somebody's opinion. They didn't have success in it. They probably wouldn't even be able to have enough self-control to do something like being vegan, because that doing something like that in a world surrounded by meat takes discipline. So things like that, learning how to understand the difference between feedback and an opinion has helped me a lot, and hopefully if you try and apply that to your life, it'll help you get that much closer to success, get that much closer to the life that you want. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching if you stayed this long, and then I will be posting my new protocols once I have those. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.